Hey y'all. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Make sure you come in. Follow directions on the screen. Follow the directions on the screen. But I'm finna go and share it out. So I'll be back. Y'all enjoy the little vibe. Hello, welcome in. I see y'all coming in. Make sure y'all follow the directions on the screen. Make sure you tap the follow, subscribe, the thumbs up, and tap them reactions, baby. Whether it's a heart, an angry face, or a laugh. Go on and give me what you got. I'm over here sharing out. Y'all make sure y'all share it. Share it. Hey, la la. Y'all see I'm learning to do multiple things at one time. Hey, homie, how you doing today? Happy Monday. Live. Oh Lord. Oh. Eh? I didn't mean to do that, y'all. All right. Okay, so y'all shared me out. I shared me out. We shared out, right? We should be shared out. So how y'all doing today on this Monday? The weather is kind of crazy. I don't know if it wants to be cold, hot, or rain, or sunshine. Thank you, Lala. So listen, y'all. Ooh, I took my this was a rough weekend for me. It was my dose for my Simzia. So I don't really feel good. I ain't been feeling good since I took the injection on Saturday night. And I just, I really feel bad for about, hey, Miss Beth, welcome in. I really feel sick. And about the time I started feeling better, bam, it was time for the next dose. So, ugh. Hey, too, you have a good day? Okay, good. Uh-huh. Is it charged?
No, not die.
It's gonna die?
No, look.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking if it was charged. What are you doing? I love y'all too. Nasty weather. I'm making bee spray tumbler and trying to get some housework done. Oh, oh, you making a tumbler today? Okay. Yeah. Yes. It's something. It is something. I forgot. I didn't forget, but it's kind of like having a baby, right? When I was on Humera, some of these same things, right? It's a TNF blocker as well. So some of these same things, these same symptoms I have, like the rash, the pain where I give the injections, the at the site, I just feel like my body hurts. It's just really bad. It's terrible. But I had forgot, you know. And so now that I'm back on the new one, the Simzia, it's like, oh my gravy. You know, it's really something. I have all of the heavy I have all of the symptoms. I don't get everything, but there's so many of them that I do have with my when I take this medication that they're common. It's not uncommon, like the rash where I had to go and get the steroid and things for. That's not uncommon. It's actually common with this type of med. It's listed in the top of the side effects. So it's not uncommon, but it doesn't make it any less ridiculous, you know? So I just don't really feel good. So that's why I'm so late today. I just didn't want to get out of the bed. And I mean that literally. I've been in the bed since last night before 9 o'clock. I was in the bed and I was in the bed till after 9 o'clock this morning. I just be laying there in the bed, y'all, rolling around under my heated blanket. Then a heifer has a hot flash and I go to slinging blankets. It's kind of crazy, but this is what goes on. And then once the hot flash is over, I'm cold again and I snatch my heated blanket back on me. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. I feel crazy, but it's part of life. But I'm really hoping this is my second dose. So this Simzia dose is a little more than my Humira dose. I did Humira twice. I took my injection twice a month when I was on Humira. With the Simzia, it's 2 injections every 30 days. So it's just awful. It just feels terrible. Yep. Lala said, I've been on Humira and Enbrel. Okay, I haven't been on Enbrel yet. I can't wait until they get me back on track. It feels like you got the flu on top of the stuffed up feeling. Yes. Feels like you hit by a truck. Yes. I guess that's a good, like when you get the flu and how your whole body hurt, that pretty much describes it. Fingers crossed that medicating brings relief to you, homie. Well, you know, I have failed so many meds. So why aren't you still on Enbrel if Enbrel helped you? Why did they stop it for you if it helped you? I know why. I was on Humira and methotrexate together for a few years. And then the side effects of the methotrexate were overwhelming. I just could not tolerate it anymore. So that was why I stopped the methotrexate. And then when my rheumatologist stopped that, he stopped the Humira too and put me on Rinvoq. And then from Rinvoq, I went to Xeljanz. They were trying oral medications because I was having all those nodules in my lungs and stuff anyway. But it wasn't my last set of x-rays, the beginning, or not the beginning, in 2024, I think it was in October, showed a progression and erosion in my joints that were already affected. So they put me back on a stronger RA med, so Simzia, because my rheumatologist was explaining to me that just because I had success on Humira, that it's been proven that to go back on Humira would not help, but another drug in that classification would work. So, you know, but yes, my rheumatologist passed away. Oh, shucks. Oh, Lord. They have to send me to a new one. I can't be on methotrexate. It was horrible. Yeah, it was horrible. I took a lot. I took 7 tablets at once, one day a week, right? Hey, Charles, welcome in. So when they would give that, when I would take it, I would be so sick. So then they split the dose in half. So I would take 4 tablets in the morning and then 3 tablets later in the same day within a 24-hour window. I still was sick. And so I was like, I don't even want to try. Ain't nobody sending no request to you, Charles. Charles. This the wrong place, wrong location, and wrong time. Please, we're not sending nothing to you, and we don't want you to send us nothing either. Okay, now, please take my warning. So I tried all those different ways because I really was having good results with the methotrexate and Humira. But baby, listen, I was so sick. I was so sick when I was on the methotrexate. It was horrible. So now I'm just on the Cimzia, and we're gonna see. I haven't really noticed much change, right? Because it's just the second dose. So it's a roller coaster ride. It really is. It really is. Nah, friend, pull up a chair and enjoy the live. Exactly. Just hang out a little bit. So, yes, but oh my gosh. So I'm just not feeling good today. And I probably won't be feeling good for the next couple weeks. That's how it worked last time. I was just starting to feel better and it was time for my next dose. So it'd been almost 30 days. So we gonna say, shit, ain't nothing I can do. I got 2 choices: take the medication, deal with the side effects, or be in a wheelchair. Them really the options because my RA it's just advancing. I have severe RA. So is what they label it as. It used to be moderate to severe, but they done changed it now. But it's all right, child. I just don't feel good. So if y'all hear it in my voice, you ain't wrong. I don't feel good. But ain't nothing wrong. It's just the medication I have to take. So anyway, I wanted to talk about a couple of things today on Koffee and Kief. One of the things I wanted to talk about on this wonderful Monday is, why do we not prepare for Mondays? People, Mondays are rough for everybody, right? But people don't prepare for Monday either. Like, think about it. How we have all week, right? Like Monday, we be like, all right, this is what we got to do tomorrow at work. This is what we got to do tomorrow for the kids. This is what Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We are up on the date on all of those days. But Monday is the one day a week that we kind of, or most of us, not all of us, but that people don't really prepare for. And I really think that that's kind of why, Lisa, we're not sending nothing now. We're not doing that. I know y'all be trying to get y'all little groups or whatever together, but we're not sending no friend requests. We don't do private chats. And there sure ain't gonna be no video call. You see a picture of me. I'm not gonna let you see my face. That might be my cousin. That might not even be April. Why would I get on a video call with you? I don't know you. So you are welcome to sit, watch, and enjoy the live, but you is not welcome to be over here soliciting my people. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. We're exhausted. We call it weekends rest time, yet do so much to catch up on things we don't get done during the week. Right. But do you ever on Sunday say, this is what I got to do Monday morning? This is what Monday is going to look like for me. So let me put things in place like you do for the other days of the week. I have never done that. I have never made Monday. I'm retired now, so it looks a little different, but I remember when I was working. And I remember I never planned for Mondays. Hello, Mike. Hello, Paulo. Welcome in. Good morning. I never thought about it like on Monday, like prepare my brain. I would be up all night Sunday night. I kicked it on Sunday like it was a Saturday. I did. And so then Monday be overwhelming, but it's kind of because, so what would it look like if we prepared for Monday like we prepare for other days of the week? What if we treated Sunday like the first day of the week? Because it is, let's be clear, Sunday is the first day of the week. Why don't we treat that like our prep day? Lala said, I have notes for every day, who I have to call, errands, appointments, but Monday is still exhausting. Okay, so you do that. You put your stuff together for every day. So you know every day what your next day schedule look like. Okay, see, I knew it would be somebody over here. I never did. But when I think about it now, it's something that might have been beneficial had I said, let me get on my what I got to do on Monday on Sunday so that my mind was kind of already ready for it. You know, I think that's the purpose of planning and understanding what you got to do is so that you're ready to do it, so that it's not like I don't want to do that. No, you knew you had to do that. You got to do it. So that's how I feel. I kind of feel like we kind of don't prepare. Monday is that one day of the week that we really, I don't think most people prepare for, except Lala. Lala says she got notes for every day, baby. Don't play on her top. I try my hardest. The times I do not, girl, my day is screwed and off balance. Yes, I'm a schedule keeper too, Lala. I write stuff down. Like I have a daily schedule. And it really isn't about Zane and his diagnosis. I was like that before. But I think it's important. Wait a minute. Hello, Jessica. How are you? So so Soarb. Soarb. I don't even know what that means. Did your child got your phone? I'm all right today, Jessica. How you doing? Happy Monday. How are you doing? So, yeah, I be thinking about that. Like, what if you were to kind of plan out your day? Not that it makes it any less busy or any less, I don't want to do this because, baby, I just came off the weekend, right? I just had 2 off days. I didn't work Saturday. Well, most people. I didn't work Saturday. I didn't work Sunday. So I don't want to work today. So the weekends are too short. I think that the week should be 3 days and the weekend should be 4 days. Wouldn't that be nice? I don't know what we're going to get done in the world, but baby, that'd be real nice. The weekend was 4 days and the work week was 3. I'm all for that. I don't know about everybody else, but I'm for it. So what do Lala question? What do you think benefits you in having a schedule? Like for Mondays, like you have it in place. Do you think that does it help you some, or do you think it doesn't make a big difference that you keep a schedule for your Monday? Because we just talking about Mondays. We're not talking about all the other days of the week. We're talking about that Monday, that day we all come back after being off and kicking it for the weekend. Good morning, silly rabbit. How you doing, beautiful? I feel like I haven't seen you in 400 years. How you doing? I hope all is well. Happy Monday. Because I feel like sometimes Mondays come with like these strange things. Y'all ever have strange things happen on Monday? Monday be like the car ain't working. Now, how the car ain't working? It's been running all weekend. Now the car ain't working. Got a flat tire. Like, why is that got to happen on a Monday? Lala said visualization. Now, y'all know I can talk and spell. Sorry. On direction. When you see it, it helps direct you. I really don't know what you had said. I don't know. I don't know if we can communicate effectively. So, I appreciate you being here, but I don't know what you're saying. So I can't respond. Mondays are still manic, even with the notes. Yes, isn't it? And that's what I'm like. That's it. When I think about Mondays, right? Manic Mondays, right? Y'all remember that song? Ain't that what it's called? Manic Monday? I don't know if that's the name of the song, y'all. I be making up stuff, might be. But anyway, y'all know those days, like it's like what can happen? And it's like it didn't happen all weekend when I was off, and I think that's what makes Mondays more when stuff just goes left. All that stuff came in. It's over there, Summer. A bunch of boxes. You see them over there? Sorry, y'all. Um, you're welcome. But it's like, listen, why you ain't happy yesterday when I ain't had nothing to do? So I think that it'd be that type of trigger that makes it seem like Mondays are so bad. Because if I would have got a flat tire on Wednesday or Thursday, would it have been as irritating as it happening on Monday? I asked that because Lala is really on my behind, right? Like I'm giving her a piggyback ride, because that's the point I wanted to make is, are Mondays so stressful simply because of our perspective of Mondays? Because we don't like Mondays for several reasons. One, it's the first day back after you're off for a couple of days. Two, and it's the first day back for everything. Kids go back to school, you go back to work. Everything is back open. Everything is back to normal, right? On Monday after the weekend. So things happen, and it just seems it's a perspective. It's not that it's any more in the way or it's any more of an inconvenience, whatever may have happened. It's the fact that your perspective of that of Monday is already Monday suck. Most people are not Monday people. They'll pick any day of the week, not Monday is their favorite day of the week. So is that because that's how our minds say Monday gonna be? So do we have the ability to change the way Monday looks to us and it not be so bad that Monday's coming? Lala said, no, friend, enjoy the live, homie. Enjoy it. Welcome. Hello. But I don't know what that said. That could have said something. I don't even know what that said. I feel that, homie. That might be why it don't work, no matter how prepared you are. Exactly. Like, because think about it. Our whole life, like my generation, right? You go to work Monday through Friday. You're off Saturday, Sunday. You go back to work Monday. Like that's the dream job. Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, banker's hours, 9 to 5, 8 to 4, whatever your hours are. But that's for most people in the United States, that is the perfect schedule. You work Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, 9 to 5, and you're off Saturday and Sunday. We were taught that that's the creme de la creme, right? That's the perfect schedule. Let me tell y'all something. I don't work weekends. I ain't worked weekends. Part of that is because my first job at 18 was the military. The only way you work the weekends if you're in the military is if you have duty or it's your shift. It's not, you don't work every weekend. And depending on your command, you may never work a weekend. So I don't like working weekends. That's why I don't work weekends. Y'all know my policy. Real Life with April is not available Saturday and Sunday. I don't work weekend. Actually, I don't work Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. Because I just feel like I ought to be off on the weekends. We all feel that way. But it's a perspective. There really isn't no solid evidence for why that's beneficial. What is the difference in going to the beach during the week or going to the beach on the weekend? What is the difference in vacationing during the week or going on vacation on the weekend? There ain't no difference. It's less people there. Let me tell you something. If you travel during the week, it's going to be less people there, wherever you're traveling. Because most people travel Thursday through Monday. Because the weekend, we've been taught that the weekend is the creme de la creme. But is that so? Or is that just what our minds say? I wonder. Charles, Miss Beth is not finna be bothered with you. Now, if you bother her again, I'm gonna block you. So please leave her alone. Don't none of us over here to do that. We is not interested now. You'll find you somewhere else to bark up a tree now. Hey sis, I didn't get any notification. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm on YouTube and Facebook. It ain't now want to tell nobody. I even shared myself out. Lord of mercy. See, they do what they want to do. I bet if I was up here talking about foolery, they'd have shared me out to heaven. Anyway. Hey, sis. But no, think about it. And I bring all of that up from that perspective, from that vantage point, to bring all of that back around to just because you see something a certain way and you feel a certain way does not make it right. Sometimes it's your perspective, it's your experience, it's your view that you're seeing from. But we have to understand that that doesn't make our way the only way or the right way. I always, in any situation, I always think to myself, I always pull myself out of the situation and try to look at it from the overhead, from the whole view. Now, I don't always get that right. I am emotional. I do like to snap back. I'm sassy. I all of these things, right? But I try to have a vantage point that allows me to see everything instead of just from my perspective. Because our perspectives can be skewed. Our perspectives are not always fair to others because your perspective is based off your experience. So we've all been conditioned that Monday through Friday is the work week, and then you're off Saturday and Sunday. And we just be off, so we don't prepare. And because we're not prepared, things catch us off guard. And it usually be on Monday after we've been chilling for 2 days. Because that's the perspective. Lala said, hey, beautiful. I'm sure she's talking to you, sis. Lala said, I got notifications for YouTube. Okay, good. Good. At least something. Her Peaches said she ain't get not one. Sure, shucks. Peaches said, hey, Lala. Yes, ma'am. Facts. So, I just be thinking listen, y'all, I be thinking like this really how my mind works. I be just thinking like, Why people be bothered about that? Hello, Frank. Welcome in. Ain't no sweethearts over here. We is vicious over here, baby. Ain't no sweethearts. You can call us vicious, though. Can you spell vicious, Frank? I hope you having a happy Monday. But I don't know why I ain't getting no notification. Bootleg service. Listen, Lala, y'all know I be loving when they call. Baby, I love it. I love it. I be looking for a reason to be petty. Y'all just don't know how hard I be looking. But what I be petty, but I'm not gonna be immature. See, it's a difference. I try to tell people it's different ways to do shit. I'm gonna be petty, but I will not be immature. I'm 47 years old. Actually, I might be a little immature sometimes. But that's only when I know I can be. I don't do that everywhere. LOL. Lala said, hey, Frank, enjoy the live. But I say that to say that we all can look at one situation. I think people love to just argue with each other, right? But why can't we all look at one situation and talk about the facts of the situation and not get emotional about our individual perspectives? Because let's be clear, when you're in a group conversation, your perspective is not invalid. However, it's not the only viewpoint. Because whoever you're conversating with has a perspective as well. Then their perspective has developed just like yours has. Right? It's based off their experience and what they've seen, what they know. So, why would we rather attack, belittle, throw subliminals, say what I gotta say, but not attach a name to it? Why do we do those types of things as adults? Why does it get there? Why can't we just respect one another enough to hear what someone else's perspective is? Because if we take it all the way back to we was talking, hey Tamara, welcome in, Tamara. I know her name is Tamara, y'all. I call her Tamara because I like to say it like that. She don't mind. She knows it's all love. Hi, Queen. Hey, Smitty, how you doing? Smitty said, hey, Miss April. Hey, and everyone in chats, happy Monday. Yes, happy Monday. Okay, I'm here. It's better than Facebook. Sis is petty. I don't know if y'all know this about Peaches, but she is petty with all capital letters. I'm petty with a capital P, T, and a Y. All 5 of her letters is uppercase. Lala said right at Peaches. Peaches said, hey, Tamara. Hey, Smitty. Hey, Lala. Pet T, all capital letter. Y'all see what she say. Lala said, hey, Smitty. It's the second one. I'm cool. So it is Tamara. That's right. So Tamara. It's Tamara. Not Tamara. It's Tamara. I just like to say it like that because it just go together, just sound good. I like it. Hey, Lime Peaches, Smitty said. Yes, everyone here with me now. Yeah, everybody over on YouTube, Lala. Everybody over here with you now. Yes. So I say it the right way because that's how I like to say it. It just roll off your tongue. Tamara. See how good that go? Oh, I love y'all. But listen, y'all, we was started. I know y'all just coming in, but we was talking about Mondays and how I think people's perspective after they've hung out Saturday and Sunday, and it's a perspective that's kind of been taught to us. We've been trained to think Monday through Friday, 8 to 4, 9 to 5 is the creme de la creme work hours. Then Friday, Saturday and Sunday is the vacation. And then Mondays, baby, every Monday is just it just come in like it just took over and like a wheelbarrow, right? And why is that? And I was talking, I talked about that from to get to the place of it's about perspective. And we all have our own views because if you've got a doctor or a nurse or someone who works 24/7, 365, their job varies, right? They're working on weekends. They maybe do, like I have nurse friends who work 12-hour shifts 3 days a week in a row. And those days are usually like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And they do that because they're parents and their kids. And so they're off during the week so they don't have to worry about childcare. So for them, Mondays are the same. But for most of us in general, it's like we have this hate relationship with Monday. But what if we change the way we look at Monday? On Sunday, the first day of the week, we started looking at Sunday as the first day of the week instead of Monday as the first day of the week. So Sunday kind of gives you the go into Monday. So you can kind of do a little something that would make your Monday a little less chaotic. But it's all about how we look at it, right? Like what we've been taught, our environment around us. What have you done in your life? A lot of us, especially my age group, those perfect hours for a job are Monday through Friday. Okay, I'll take a job Monday through Friday. I ain't working no weekends. But it's like that with all types of different things. That's what I'm saying. When we come together as a group, or we're in a group of people and we're discussing things, we should be able to have these type of conversations without being immature and maturity shows when you think you're the only one that's right. When you think your way is the only way to see something. Now, there are things that aren't up for negotiation, right? We all have those things. There are certain topics I'm not talking about, I'm not discussing, I'm not whatever it may be. However, I will listen to anyone. I would listen. And as long as what you telling me with from you, like this is how you really feel. Listen, I can hear what you're saying. I can listen to you. I don't have to agree with you. See, that's maturity. You cannot sit around immature people and have mature conversation. You can't. So going back to the Monday, the first day of the week, I'm not going to argue with somebody about Mondays being chaotic or hectic or whatever. Mondays are the worst day of the week, what most people will say. And y'all know I'm using Monday and the weekend and the days of the week as a way to say what I'm trying to say without using anything that anybody could say, oh, what she was talking about. No, I wasn't, child. I was talking about the days of the damn week. We talking about the days of the week. Y'all see how I do. I feel like I missed the comments, but now I hit the wrong comment. I love you too, Queen. Makes you windmill in the air. I can see that. Yeah, it makes sense, don't it? When you think about your mind, your perspective. But there ain't but one person in control of your mind and your perspective. Hello, Akub. Welcome in. I'm doing well. How are you doing today? My oldest hates she works every weekend and says she thrown off on her days off. Why? Why is that? Because she wants to be off on the weekend because somebody done told her and got it in her mind that she shouldn't work on the weekend. But listen, let me finish the comments first. Those are facts. You absolutely can't 100. Because like I said, I love to travel during the week. Most of my trips I plan during the week, not on the weekend. Good morning, Jennifer. I go during the week because the crowds are less. It's less people there. The cost is less. It costs less to spend the night in a hotel. Let's talk about how deep this idea of everything happens on Saturday and Sunday, and we should all be at work Monday through Friday. Let's look at how deep this is. Let's look at how deep this goes. The hotels charge less to stay there during the weeknights, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, than they do for a room on Friday and Saturday night. And people travel and pay the price difference, knowing there's a difference, because they believe that their work Monday through Friday and kick it on Saturday and Sunday. Let's look at how deep this idea of Monday through Friday banker hours is the creme de la creme, and you don't work on the weekend. So I say this to say is that people may choose a schedule, right? If you're lucky enough to be able to pick your schedule, everybody doesn't have the option, but if you can, and your days are off during the week, you have the same days and can do the same things that the people off on the weekend do. So why do you have to be off? Why do you think that the better job is the one with weekends off? Why do you think that? Because let's be clear. You believe that because that's how you were raised. You believe that because here in these great United States, we've been taught that a Monday through Friday banker's hour job is the most prestigious. We've been taught that that is where the creme de la creme works those type of hours. We've been taught that you can hang out on the weekend and not during the week. Like there's this it's a whole thing where since you was little, these things have been put in your brain. That don't make it the truth. That don't make it facts. That don't make it real. Because the truth is that person that's off, like I used my friends that are nurses in the equation earlier, they choose to work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 12-hour shifts, so they get their whole 40 hours for the week, and they only off, but they're off all week. That's when they doing stuff. That's when they traveling, having fun, doing whatever it is they doing. Because they work out the way on the weekend. They're not wrong. Not that you're wrong. You're not wrong either. The thing is that you don't have to do it a certain way for it to work for you. Even if that's how the majority think that's how it should be. You don't have to make choices for yourself and your life based off other folks' perspective or understanding. Let me get to these comments. Where did Jennifer come in? She said, good morning. That's where I was. Good morning, Sandra. How you doing? Welcome in. What I missed, I was out being messy. Jennifer, you know you ain't missed no mess. I'm talking about, and I'm using Mondays, the first day of the week as an example, or actually Mondays are not the first day of the week. Sunday is the first day of the week. But I'm using the perspective that we have here are taught that you want a job, but I'm using that as a way to talk about people. Just because you don't agree with someone doesn't mean that they're wrong. Now, there's certain things where it's just wrong, baby. If it's illegal, it's wrong. If you get caught, it's wrong. Because really ain't nothing illegal if you don't get caught doing it. So if you get caught doing it, it's wrong, right? So there's certain things that are just wrong. But from a lot of things, 90% of conversations are strictly based on of each other's perspectives, each other's experiences, life, and understanding. So that is what 90% of our conversations are based off of, or one another's perspective. So why do we get so angry and immature and childish when someone doesn't agree with our perspective? Your perspective is not the Bible. Your perspective is not the law. Your perspective is just that yours. And you should share it openly, baby. I love to hear what other people got to say, what they think, how they feeling. Now, there's certain things I'll be like, no, I can't talk with you because you really are immature. And so your perspective is irrelevant because I can't talk to you about my perspective or why I feel like I do, or what it was in my life that made, when I did agree with what you're saying, what happened in my life that changed my thought process. So now I see it later. If I can't explain those things to you and it's just your way or no way, let me tell you something. You are the problem. Because ain't nobody always right, baby. But Jennifer, you was being messy already. Well, I guess it's about lunchtime, huh? Lala said, good morning, Jennifer. Lala said, Jennifer said, good morning, Lala. My girl said, Tamara said, you right. Facts, homie. I wanted my weekends off. Worked all days before. Yes. So I love having my weekends. But see, it's a little different for you, sis. Because one, you have a spouse, right? And y'all want time together. So your schedules kind of want to line up, right? So there's different reasons why we have to tailor our schedule to how we do it. But what I'm saying is it really don't matter which days of the week you're off. It really doesn't. It's just the way that we have been conditioned in these great United States that we should have these type of jobs. Like you should look for these hours. You should look for these. Like I know people right now that will not apply for a job that requires them to work weekends. It doesn't matter what they pay. They are that committed to not working weekends. I don't work weekends. I'm retired doing social media. And y'all know I do not be up here. I be up here just in an April capacity. Ain't no real life with April capacity on the weekends because I be hanging out. I like to be in the streets. I like to do things. So I get to do that. I'm not on the job. However, it's because that's what my vantage point is, really, because that's what I've been told. I've been taught I don't want to work weekends. I need to be off. But the truth is, Saturday and Sunday ain't no different than Monday and Tuesday. That's the facts. Saturday and Sunday ain't no different than Monday and Tuesday. When you're looking at time and the schedule, and that's what I'm talking about. In the big picture, they're no different. But for us, we think there's a difference, but there really isn't. It's really cheaper to go and do things during the week than the weekend, because these people know that us consumers are taught the weekends when you kick it. Like, I got friends, they only go out on the weekend, Friday and Saturday night. I was never that chick. Y'all, if it was a ladies' night on a Wednesday or a Thursday night, I was at the club. If it was a men, something going on a Wednesday, I was at the club. I ain't care about Saturday, Friday, and Saturday. But part of that, I think, is what makes Monday so, for most people. Because you're not prepared for it like you are the other days of the week. We are conditioned. Monday just sucks. But what is the difference in Monday and Sunday? They ain't no difference in real life. It's all about a perspective. How you think about it, how you see it. Thank you, Jennifer, for your info. We have been conditioned on it. Yes. Oh, now I definitely will hang out any week, any day of the week if I'm up for it. Hello, Sid. Hey, I finna kick it. I don't care what day it is. Smitty said, I don't have an issue with Monday as long as I work remotely. The morning and evening commute in Nashville is brutal. Oh, yeah. Look. Now, traffic will make you stay home. Traffic will make you want to work the weekend because the traffic is less on Saturday and Sunday. I couldn't imagine. I didn't know you was in Nashville. Do you like it up there? I'm going to tell you, Smitty, some people was going on a trip. Some people I know. Sorry, y'all know my son Javier, him and his friends, he graduated from college in December. But him and some of his friends that he's been in college with these 4 years, they went to Nashville. Oh, they had a good time. You hear me? They had a good time. But some of my friends was going to Nashville and they tried to tell me to come. I don't know if Nashville is for me. Smitty, you know what I'm saying? You know I like the hood. So I don't know if Nashville for me. So I know I would blend in Nashville based off my appearance, but I don't know if Nashville's for me, Smitty. But what you think? You think I have a good time there? I don't like country music. I do not listen to country music. Country music is triggering for me. So I don't do that. So that's another reason I ain't want to go to Nashville. They got any hood spots in Nashville, Smitty? I'm just asking questions. I'm sorry, Smitty, but I didn't know. I just got questions from somebody I could trust from Nashville. Look at that, Smitty. See how much confidence I got in you? Tamara said, I need my weekends until my graduation. What you studying, friend? I didn't know you was in school. I love that. Let me tell you something. You get all the education. I tell any and everybody that know me and around me, I am big on learning. Because let me tell you something. That is the one thing can't nobody ever take from you is what's in your mind. Your mind is the strongest muscle you got. And it's the most power any of us have is our mind. And then second under that is our heart. But your mind, baby, ain't nothing going to your heart that ain't in your mind. Your mind is the most important thing. Learn, experience, learn. Y'all, I'm so big on learning. I ain't lying. I'm very big on that. But that's the one thing. But I love that. Please tell me what you're studying, what you're doing. Say it a little louder for those in the back. I need my weekends until my daughter's graduate. Okay. See that? Now I knew you had a daughter that graduated. I know you was too. You see, I be paying attention, friend. I be paying attention to y'all. Everything y'all tell me, I know I got like a elephant memory. I do. I ain't lying now. I don't forget shit, baby. I be on it. I might forget what I'm saying in the middle of my sentence. Now, y'all know I'm guilty of that. But I ain't gonna forget what you say to me or a conversation we have. Ever. I don't care if it is just right here in the when I'm live or we live and y'all talking. I be keeping up with y'all because y'all matter to me. Y'all really do matter to me. I try to keep up with y'all. Yeah, I can understand that because that's the only time you have with her. Because guess what? Guess what she at? School all week. So you got to handle business all week. And then on the weekends, she needs your time. So it makes sense not to work on the weekends and to be home, kids out of school, all that. It does make sense. But it makes sense, but it's not the only way. That's a great topic. Whatever works for your family. Jennifer said, yes, that's the big point, Jennifer. The family, you got to pay attention to that. Yes, because my perspective would have a lot of people mad AF. But I respect yours, just respect mine. That's right, exactly. But that's how we learn. That's how we grow. That's how you have conversations like this about Monday. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what is important to me. I love just to talk and understand people. I just love it. So that's why I like it. Respect is the requirement. Hello, sis. That's it. That's all. You gonna do that or else. Lala said 100. Smitty said, yep. Tamara said, yes, you are the problem. Oh, I'm going to get my time, sis. But yes, you're right. See, when I worked, I didn't mind working weekends. Get away from those kids. Child, listen, I ain't like y'all. I can't stand to work a weekend. That's why I don't work weekends now on social media. I can't stand it. I have bit into the conditioning. I don't want to work a weekend. Why? Hello, beautiful dear. Hello, John. How are you doing? Welcome. Hey, friend. Hey, Blicky. How you doing? Blicky said, hey, ladies. Good morning. Good afternoon. I hope you having a great day, Blicky. Peaches said, hey, hey, my Blicky. Tamara said, hey, Blicky. She said, hi, my beautiful friend Peaches, Blicky said. Lala said, hey, Blicky. Blicky said, Tamara, heart. Shh, honestly did. Saturday and Sundays is more congested when going out versus the weekday. It is. And like I said, when you traveling and stuff, it's cheaper to go Sunday through Thursday. Hotel rooms are cheaper, rentals are cheaper, and flights are cheaper. So I say that to say it's kind of like how they got us conditioned to buy all this stuff and go broke at Christmas. Oops. I'm touching on your toes. I know it. Don't take it personal, nobody. Celebrate, do what you want to do. That's your business, not mine. I don't finance nothing or nobody. So you do it what you want to do it. But we conditioned to think there are parents, there are adults out here that go max out credit cards, and their credit cards are low right now because they maxing out credit cards every year to put a bunch of stuff under a tree that ain't even got to be there. It ain't even necessary. We've been conditioned that if my kid wakes up and that tree ain't full of shit, I ain't been a good parent. That's what we condition. But it don't matter that you done fed, clothes. Go look up what it costs to raise a child. and see what you had spent that year on that child if you had been a quality parent. I'm not going broke because other people think that's what I should do. That's crazy, but that's a mindset. That's something we've been conditioned to think. Y'all, I know people and people I know people who literally feel less than when they can't fill up under that tree for their children. And I tell them in their face what I'm saying right here. That's crazy. Because if you weren't a quality parent, I'd have been told your ass. Blicky said, hey, my babe. But think about it. That's what we condition. It doesn't make it right. Just because that's a perspective does not make it the only way. It does not make it the only right way. Some perspectives are really the wrong way. You just learned the wrong way. You learned it the wrong way. You got to be, it's important for us to be mindful of what is what is our thoughts and what are thoughts that have been ingrained, put in our mind. What thought am I having that is really your thought, not mine? Is that my perspective because that's what everybody else is doing? But does that mean that it's wrong if someone else doesn't do it that way? Absolutely not. And we have to get to a place as adults and as we mature that we understand that. And that is exactly why you're not always right. But it starts with your mind. Your mind first, your heart second, and your mouth is third. And your ears are always open. But are you strong enough? Are you mature enough to look at yourself first? Because I'm going to tell you what I know. If you look at yourself first and be like, oh, well, I don't really agree with what they said because that's kind of, you might think what they said is stupid. However, it don't mean it's wrong. You don't know what they've been through that got them to thinking that what they saying is right, even if it's crazy. Now, like I said earlier, we're not talking about ludicrous stuff. I'm not talking about because somebody say, oh, I did this. And we know that what they did is not just legally wrong, it's morally wrong, it's all of these things. I'm not talking about morals. I'm not talking about right and wrong. What I'm talking about is you being conditioned to think a certain way and you not strong enough to realize that's not the only way for that to be done. And how what you've been conditioned to think controls different aspects of your current life. Because hear me, there are people right now waiting on their taxes to come because they ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out of. But I guarantee you they was on social media with trees full of gifts. And on top of that foolery, they got their children believing that a man came in their house, brought the gifts, and left. They not even letting their children and their people around them know, do you know the type of debt I'm in and how stressed I am because I wanted to make sure everybody opens something? Baby, go to hell. You ain't going to get nothing from me. Because I promise you, everybody ain't doing that. So you don't have to do it. You don't have to look like everybody else around you. You can look different. You can do it different. And guess what? It's okay. It is okay to go with your own mind, your own heart, and do it your way. Someone else's perspective does not control you. But if you allow their perspective to move you, you allow their perspective to decide what you're going to do, then you have given up control to them and you just going along with it. You part the problem. But it's your problem, not my problem. So I'm not going to bail you out. I will not listen. I'm going to, and this is just me because I'm up here talking also now. We got the Christmas stuff. I'm be real honest. I don't help people buy Christmas gifts. Now, I may get some names off of the angel tree. That's the foster care tree, y'all. I may get some names off of there. I may go and give to Toys for Tots. Y'all know that's the Marine Corps Reserve. The Toys for Tots, everyone's familiar with that, but the Marine Corps Reserve is who runs that. So I have a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge with that. So I may give to that. But what I am not going to do, and I do not participate in, I don't give a damn who it is. I'm not going to help someone who believes that they're less than a parent because they aren't able to get all of this stuff under that tree. I choose not to help them. I want to talk to them. I want to help them understand you do this all year for your kids. You are enough. Look at the sacrifices you make. See, these are the conversations that I have with people that I know or that come across my path through different organizations I deal with, who come across my path, who think that they are less than because they can't keep up with the Joneses. Baby, the Joneses ain't keeping up with the Joneses. Some of the Joneses ain't even really Joneses. They just trying to blend in. You are enough. You have to believe that you are enough so that you're not being persuaded to just go along with things that you're uncomfortable with just because they say so or they did it. No. Your perspective has got to change. Your perspective, you have got to change the way your mind is processing things so that it benefits you. That's how you grow. That's how you begin to love yourself. That's how you stop accepting certain behaviors in your life and you establish solid boundaries. But you have to get confident with yourself in your mind. So just because you think different or you see things a little different than what the norm is, I'm doing air quotations, than what the norm is, what statistics say, what this, what that. Baby, listen. Do you know statistically who I ought to be based on statistics? Because of my childhood? Baby, they a lie. Ain't nothing I like more than to prove something wrong. Do what works for you. Because that's the only way you're going to be at peace. Our date nights are usually during the week because I despise crowds and people. It's less folks out there. It is every time. And they usually have better deals. Blicky said, hey, Smitty. Blicky said, hey, Jennifer Boo. Jennifer said, my husband is in bed right now because he was up all night salting roads. And you better be quiet and let that man sleep. Make sure I'm turned down so I don't wake him up. I don't want to wake him up. Peacher said, yes, traffic is hell here in Texas. Oh, it's bad. It is bad over there, baby. Everywhere bad. Houston bad, Dallas bad, Baytown bad, San Antonio bad. It's just bad. Traffic is bad in Texas. The whole state bad. Their whole road system look like a bunch of circles. Lala said, I love Nashville, but the traffic, honey, nope. Smitty said, hey, Blicky. Peacher said, no, Nashville is not for you. I think so. Since I ain't think so. But I wanted to ask Smitty. I kind of trust what Smitty will say. Can't wait to go to Nashville. Mm-mm. I love it here. It's a tourist town, so it's never an issue finding a job. Okay. Well, that's a good thing, ain't it? That's a good thing. Oh, they have a different side of Nashville, Miss April. Oh, they do, Lala. I do. Now, I've been to Memphis. I've been to Memphis before. I've been to Gatlinburg. I've been there before. Tourist Gatlinburg, touristy. I went and visited. I have some friends in Memphis, so that's why I was in Memphis. So they still there, and that's where they're from actually. So I've been to Memphis, but people be inviting me to Nashville, and I always be like, no, Nashville ain't for me. Y'all know I ain't going. Y'all know I'm in a few travel groups, so but yeah, no, I can't. And just so you're aware, it has nothing to do with my issue with country music, because I don't mind sharing. My mother's husband, my stepfather, the one that did all those things to me, when they were married, that's all he listened to. And I can't, it's just something, when I hear it, child, I be ready to and it doesn't make me sad. It makes me want to fight. Like I want to tear the club up. That's what country music do to me. Wherever I am, if I hear it, it triggers that in me. Like it's country music triggers a fight or flight response in me. And you ain't got to understand it, but that's the truth. I do not in any capacity listen to it. But that's the why. So that's why I be asking questions about areas with country music. I can't do it. It's just now telling me you live on YouTube. Jennifer, they be playing on my top. I'm not a country music fan either. Ooh, Lord, thank God. Look, here come my sis with I love country music. But I like most genres. Y'all, she listened to all music. She just loved music for the most part. But baby, I can't. And when I was there, she didn't play it not one time, because sis know the why for me. I didn't hear it not one time. Her and Yummy made sure I ain't hear it while I was in Texas, baby. Don't think I ain't noticed. I love y'all so much. Learn something every day. We have a few spots here that ain't country. Okay. Listen, all I hear people talk about, they always talk about how they be just walking down the street, going to different bars. Like in the photos I see, because as a travel agent, I had booked a lot of people for Nashville. But I ain't know. I ain't never seen nothing that wasn't country in an ad as a travel agent by Nashville. I don't. So I gotta ask the people. Smitty, you the first person I seen I trusted to ask that direct question. Cause listen, all my people in Memphis, they don't go to Nashville. Okay. They don't. And they told me not to go there. That's why I ain't been. They told me that is not the spot for me. But I wanted to ask, because Smitty lived there, so she know for sure what she talk about. No, my baby, but I do need to take my ass back to college. Well, go on in. What's stopping you? Ain't nothing else to do but to do it. Just go on and get yourself registered for the fall. Go on. Go on and get yourself registered for the fall. We'll be here for you. You need somebody up, I'll sit up with you. We'll talk. I'll help you. Maybe as long as it ain't English. If you need help with English, baby, I can't stand writing a paper. I don't care what part of a word in a sentence mean or what that word is. If it's a verb, an adverb, an adjective, a noun, I don't care. That's how I feel about English. Anyway. Love. Oh, hey, love. I see you over here on YouTube. Welcome. Everybody saying hey to love. Love is saying hey to everybody. What month is cheaper to travel? It depends where you're going. There isn't a month that is cheaper to travel. There are seasons to travel in different places around the world. So, like in Florida, we have a hurricane season. They have what is called a monsoon season, which is similar to hurricane season, but it's over in, say, in Asian countries that time of year, right? Over there on that side of the world, over there in the Pacific Ocean. So it depends where you're traveling. There's not a cheaper month to travel. It just depends on where you're going and the time of year. Don't add sports in either. Sure. Hello. When you paying for whatever sport they want to play. Let me tell y'all, them 6 adult kids we have was very active. I had paid for football, track, soccer, cheer, gymnastics, dance, baseball, softball, volleyball, basketball, boy and girl basketball. When I tell you our children were busy as hell, and BSB has coached everything but cheer and gymnastics and dance. He has coached every sport. They even ran track one season. And BSB has coached, like he got all kind of coaching awards. He loved to coach, y'all. But when you're active duty, I'm telling you something, when you're active duty, most commands, unless you're at a dirtbag command, but if you're at a good command, they expect you to get so many volunteer hours in the community you live in every month. So one thing in the military, when you're active duty, and it's part of your evaluation. So if you want to make rank, you're going to volunteer. And so we've always been really big on that, like on giving back and stuff. Like we would go to shelters, we would volunteer, we would give, help feed people, different things like that. So that's kind of always been part of my life. It's something I went in the military, I was 18 years old. So it is part of me, and I just love to give back. But we do a lot of that, a lot of volunteering. We just love to do it. I only owe about $3,000. Oh my God. Miss Peacher said, I missed the comment. My kids are expensive as hell. Baby, no lies detected, sis. I looked it up so I could send it to my son's daddy. Hey, here, this is what I'm spending every year. What you got on it, damn it? Child, I don't know what I would never even have sent the list to either one of my children's fathers. Some of Jonathan's father, I wouldn't even have sent the list. Because they wouldn't even have cared. They probably wouldn't even open the email, Sid. Waste my energy. Love said I only owe about $3,000. You talking about for Christmas, love? Love, are you talking about for Christmas? You spent $3,000 on 2 children at Christmas. That's your business, though. That's your business. But $3,000 on 2 kids, baby. I bought for 4 grandbabies and Zane, and I ain't spend that, baby. I'm gonna tell the truth. I just can't see it. If I need to put it on my credit card, I'm not buying it. But y'all know me. I told y'all I used to have a 352 credit score. Yes, it go that low. 352. That's a 3, a 5, and a 2. 352. That was my credit score at one point, y'all. At one point, that was my score. That is my son, not a TV in the background, just so everybody, I'm saying out loud for social for the platforms. That's a human. That ain't no TV. But yes, like, so if I have to put it on my credit card and it's not an emergency, I'm not doing it. That's crazy. Well, back in the day I did, so I know it's 10 times more. Sis, you know how high it is now? Bet I be around here raising Zane on Penny trying to, baby, ooh, it's expensive. It's definitely costs more now raising Zane than it did when our other kids was Zane age. And maybe it's, it's real. It costs a lot more now. I know it is. Kids are so expensive, Lala said, especially now. Again, the conditioning. They need devices, the upgraded versions, and things others have. And that's what it is. They're keeping up with the Joneses. Now, as a parent, to the other parents, I just curious, why do you want your child to think they got to keep up with other people? When your child come to you and they want something because somebody else got it, that's a teaching moment. That is a moment to explain to your child, you don't have to have it because they got it. What do you need it for? How are you going to use it? What is the benefit for you? You are teaching your children to keep up with the Joneses if they asking for stuff because they friend got it and you just getting it for them. You need to teach your children how to think. And how you train them how to think is you talk through things with them as their parent. You don't get mad. Why are you mad at your child? Because what they saying ain't what you want to hear. They're a child. What they're saying shouldn't line up with what you would say. They're a kid. They should say something crazy. Your job as the parent is to have a real conversation and explain, so that when this comes up again, they know what to implement to make the best choice for themselves. They ain't out here trying to keep up with nobody else. I always taught my kids, all of them, and they like this as adults. I don't have one adult child out here running behind another somebody to be around them. Not one of my kids have that problem. But it started when they was younger because they wanted to do what the friends was doing. Well, baby, I'm sorry. I ain't your friend's parent. Your friends don't live in this house. Those are facts. But that's not the end of the conversation. You can't just say that to your kid. That's how that is, by having the conversation is how we change the conditioning that it happens. That's how we change it. That's how we get self-thinkers, self-motivators. That's how you get people who you don't got to micromanage because they're able to think for themselves. As a parent, your child is not born understanding that. You have to teach them. Not just tell them because I said so. Well, why did you say that? Because let me tell you something. Because you said so is why your adult kids ain't talking to you now. Because they adults and ain't got to. No, baby, all my kids talk to me. Sometimes I don't want to hear if they talking. I don't mean that. I'm being funny. All of them talk to me. All of them don't talk to me every day. Hey, Summer and Jonathan live here, and I might not talk to Jonathan or Summer in a daytime. In a day. I may say, hey, how you doing? But they busy, they work, they live in their life. I see them to have a conversation. And we live together. But I talk to all of my children. And they all call and talk to me about life. And I help them strategize and work through things. That's the type of relationship I have with my adult children. Because guess what? They're adults. They don't have to do what I think or what I say or what I would do. That's not their job. They don't have to. But it was my job as the adult to make sure that they understood how to think for themselves, how to make their choices, how not to just have to be like your friend. Just because your friend try it, don't mean you got to try it. If you don't want to do it, don't do it, and that's okay. Stand on your own feet. That's what I taught my kids. I have the same expectation of adults, even more so. And if you can't fit in that box of you got good sense, I ain't gonna mess with you too tough. You got to be able to think for yourself. Even if we don't agree, you got to be able to think for yourself. Stop doing it just because they say. Just because they said to do it that way, just because they said this the only way to do it, just because they say this is the best way to do it, that may not be the best for you. And guess what? It's okay. It's okay. Love said, I'm not buying nothing next Christmas. I'm taking my family on vacation. And I'm going to tell you something, Love. I agree 100%. Because I'm telling you, as a travel agent, I could book you a nice trip for $3,000. A real nice, talking about nice. Flights included. You could fly somewhere for that kind of money, Love. All four of y'all. No lies detected. And I'm talking about you can fly somewhere you need a passport for in the Caribbean for all four of y'all for less than $3,000. Well, it might be about $3 even with flights, but that's with flights included. And we talking all inclusive. Y'all can eat and drink all you want to, is included. Yeah, no, that is for real. You could have booked a trip for that price and made memories instead of it being something that in 2 weeks they're not even looking at no more. Kids are going to be kids. If you expect adults from children, you already going the wrong way. Things have others in their eyes. That's right. That's because they're kids. Love my family too. F spending money on unnecessary items. Love said exactly, la. Even this year, I was beating my brain up what to get them because they have everything. Because you're a quality parent that does stuff all year. So what is there to really buy in December? I be doing them big sacks. Them sacks be full of sensory toys and all type of little candy, cotton candy, stuff like that. There'll be more in there than gifts under the tree. Because I just do little stuff. Hello, dear friend. How are you doing today? I'm all right. How you doing, Peter? I sure let it known. I'm Santa in this house. Hey, baby, listen. If I'm going broke or doing strange things to cover the cost, you darn sure ain't finna get it. I ain't giving the credit to some stranger. I did it. Love said, I'm still yelling at my kids. Leave me alone. I'm broke. I'm broke. They say use your card. Baby, listen. Who's going to pay it back? They say dad. Baby, them children been listening, Love. They paying attention. We've done Angel Tree for the past 6 years. My oldest sets up a box at her store every year for Toys for Tots. Yes, Toys for Tots is a great program. The Angel Tree that foster care do is great too. Miriam, hey, how you doing, Miriam? Welcome in. Lala said, facts, homie. Yes, peaches, Lala said. Hey, Blicky said love. Miss P said, Smitty don't know you like I know you. It's a trigger. I know you knew the story, sis. What's wrong with Nashville? Nothing wrong with Nashville. Country music. We talk about country music, love. Ain't nothing wrong with Nashville except a lot of country music. And it make me want to tear the club up. So I don't know. Those triggers are hell. We understand. Thank you, Tamara. I like it, but I respect the fact the whole time you were here. I know y'all did, and I appreciate it. Y'all don't know how much. Music is my outlet. Mine too. I love music, but not that one. Not that genre. I think Yummy created a playlist just so country wouldn't play. That's why. That's why we family. Love said, I like country music, and then some days I'm a thug listening to rap. Oh, don't be no thug, love. Don't be no thug. My playlist will take you everywhere. Yeah, no, mine won't. Mine ain't going. Nah, you may, in my playlist, you may go from KRS-One to Johnny Taylor or KRS-One to Betty Wright, but that's about extreme as I'm getting, baby. It's going to be in that area. My go-to old school rap and R&B. All the balls. Hush, all the balls. All of them. I feel bad for the kids, parents that can't afford sports because they are super expensive. But you know what, love? You know what, love? I don't know if they have this where you are, but if they have rec sports where you live, and this is something we've always done, I always sponsor a boy and a girl. So here locally where I live right now, let's talk about right now. They don't have a lot of extracurricular activities, sports outside of what the schools offer, right? So those sports in school don't start till middle school. So the one thing they do have locally though is Pop Warner, football and cheer. And so I know the guy who heads up the division of the Pop Warner division here. So every year we donate to him, and I give him enough money to cover the full cost of one football player and one cheerleader every season. I cannot wait until I can give 10 cheerleaders 10 football donations to help with 10 kids each. That's my goal. I love to give back, right? To help. I love to just find a place to help or assist. I love it. Ain't nobody got to ever say my name. When I donate, I always say, do not tell anyone that I gave this to you. I don't want my name mentioned every single time. That's just how I do. I don't, it's nobody business what I do with my funds. Nobody. And then when you start donating, people like to try to clock your money and figure out what you spend and baby, it ain't none of your business. None of your business. But I really think that if you're able to, giving back, we should all give back in our local community. I don't need to go find a community in California to sow into. I can sow into where I live. That's how you make a difference. St. Jude don't need your damn money. All them stars and people in Hollywood giving them donations. Now, if you want to donate there, you can. I'm not telling you what to do, but they don't need your money. Someone local may really need your money. But find an organization. I don't donate to Goodwill. I don't donate to Salvation Army. I don't donate to it's a whole lot of people I do not donate to because baby, they hold corporations. You got money. Bump that. If your CEO making millions and billions of dollars a year, you got money, sow back into your own cause. They paying you, so you should give back. That's how I feel about it. And they might do. I don't know, but I'm not giving to them. So I like to find wherever I am, I like to find local things. And hear me, they're there. You can find them wherever you are. You just got to look. But that's your job. Find something, find somewhere to give back, even if it's just your time. Be a mentor. You want to give back? Go to the high school closest to you. See if they have a mentor program where you could be, wait a minute, if you are a quality adult. Some folks don't need to do nothing. They need to figure their own stuff out. So this ain't for everybody. If you a quality adult, go see if there's somebody at the school. Go to your local Department of Children and Families and go to the foster care department. Ask them if they're looking for mentors for the kids in foster care. It don't require nothing but you call them or hey, you struggling with this subject? Hey, okay, I'm going to tutor you. Let's get together. Let's go to McDonald's or whatever the kid want to do, right? We're going to sit there. I'm going to get you something to eat. And then we're going to sit there and we're going to chop it up. We're going to do your work. I'm going to get to know you. I'm going to become a person that you can depend on so that you don't have to hold on to those things. So that if I see you wrong, I've developed a relationship with you that I can tell you, wait a minute now, hold on. That's not the best way to do it. Come here. Let's have a conversation before you decide for sure. But that takes a rapport. That takes time and investing. The first people to know you lying are children. Children know if you faking the funk. But there are plenty of ways to give back if you a quality adult. Figure it out in your community and do just that. See, that's the type of people I rock with. This type of stuff I do in real life. Like, this is it. But we should. This is what we should do. But I'm finna finish up these comments and I'm getting off here. I didn't send a list. I sent the yearly cost. No, that's right. Hey, Sophia, how you doing today? I hope you having a good night. How are you doing? It's been a while. Well, I don't, Sophia, I don't work on the weekends. I don't work on Saturday and Sunday ever. So I never go live on those days. But hey, well, I do go live on Saturday mornings with my sis Peaches on Unique Sisters over on YouTube. But Real Life with April don't work on the weekends. No. And it was because of something he said. I bet it was. I wonder what he said. You know, I want to know what it said. Oh, sis, I'm sorry. Yeah, a couple of other things on that card too. Stuff adds up. It does. It does, love. It do fast. And one thing about it, baby, let me tell you something. The credit card totals add up real quick because them interest rates ain't no joke, baby. That percentage be over 10. Them credit cards ain't no joke. Lala said, right at Miss Peaches, send all those receipts. They don't understand what it takes. No, but you know what? Lala, now listen, Summer's father was in the military. He's out the military, do what it ain't nothing wrong with. I say that to say ain't no reason other than he just, because he couldn't be with me, he didn't want to. But we weren't really together when I got pregnant. So why now all of a sudden, because I'm pregnant, I got to be with you? Baby, no, I'm not doing it. But anyway, y'all, he just didn't. Now, my son's father, Jonathan's father, he was locked up for 14 years of Jonathan was 14 years of Jonathan's life. So he wasn't really able to be there. But still now as an adult, both of my children know, Summer and Jonathan both know their fathers, but Brown Sugar Bear is their daddy because he been there. It just is what it is. And Jonathan's father and BSB have a great relationship because he have a lot of respect for him, because he understand that BSB did what you could, what you didn't, what you wouldn't. Help Jonathan, guided him. He saw a little something. Yes, I was a single mother for a very long time until me and BSB got back together in 2011 when we got married. But up until then, it was me and them. But when BSB came in, he was a man. He was an example. He didn't say a lot. He do a lot. That's the type of man BSB really is. But he grateful. He understand who BSB was. And that, he didn't. He wasn't there. It's just what it was. Adult. That's adult behavior. That's how adults act. My kids are going to be mad because as soon as my phone contract expires, I'm making them get a government phone. A government phone? Now, how they get a government phone? Them children can't get no government phone, love. Stop it. Because I know you don't get no yamps. Don't you got to get yamps to get that phone? Peaches said, I'm so glad I didn't have to deal with that with my kid trying to fit in. I told him it's okay to be different and have your own style and shit. But you know what, Peaches? You didn't just tell him that. Y'all lived that in front of him. Like I said, kids learn multiple ways. But the number one way our children learn from us, I said this on a few lives ago. The number one way our children learn from us is watching us. I ain't never been a guy to look like somebody else type of woman. Ever. Ever. I ain't never had to keep up with nobody. And so he learned that because he seen it. And you told him. You talked to him because I know your story, yours is much like mine. There wasn't a conversation y'all couldn't have. And your child knew that. So he ain't had to look at other people. Cause they had you and Yummy as examples. Good examples, quality examples. That's why you got to make sure you got your stuff together. If you're a parent, they watching you. They watching you. Love said, Peaches, my son don't care what he wears. It's my daughter that wants the expensive stuff. Well, love, who she get that from? I'm definitely coming to you when I get ready. I got to get my car paid off first. Yeah, Lord. Pay that down. Pay that down. Just let me know and we'll get, I don't mind. Love, I would love to help you. I would love to help you plan a vacation for your family. At Lala, but I'm going to tell you, if you want to be, just FYI, if you want to be able to try to, depending on what you want to, type of vacation you want to do, sometimes you can pay a deposit and make payments. If it's far enough out, and it just has to be paid in full, usually about 45 days before you actually travel. So if you have it, when you get ready, try to get with me like 6 to 7 months before you want to travel. So we can start looking then, and I can get you the best deals. That's all I'm saying. So you just let me know. At Lala, that was back in the day, Peaches said. Me and Yummy handled that. We've been together since my son was 7. We didn't need or want his money. I shouldn't have to make you take care of your kid. Hello. And you know what? And you know this about me, sis. I'm not big on making an adult do anything. Why you didn't just do it because it was the right adult thing to do? Why you just Why I got to tell you what to do? You grown. Baby, I'm not doing it. Peacher said, at love, yes, those boys are not like those girls. I don't know. Now, now, TT Peaches, you know your big hair baby, and you know Jonathan. Listen here. She is much cheaper than him. Summer ain't never asked me about no Jordans. Boys' shoes cost more than 10 outfits for the girl. It's ridiculous. Them boys expensive. Their feet is expensive. Hello, Miss Betty. How are you doing? Hello, Chuck. How you doing? Welcome in. Love said, yeah, here too. In elementary school, they don't have the sports. They did when I was a kid. Oh, really? I've never seen an elementary school that offered sports. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. Because they could play Pop Warner, so I don't know why they couldn't if the school offered it. So I never thought it was an age thing. I just thought schools didn't offer in elementary school. But you said they did when you was little, so see there. Love said, that's amazing. I paid for my son's friend for football because they didn't have the money. Yes, see, it's little stuff like that. That's how we help. That's how we give back. I believe I would rather pay for your child's sporting activity than to pay for a bunch of gifts under a tree. That's my choice. Now, there's some people out there who love gifts, who are just really big about Christmas, and they're just gonna buy and do for everybody. That's just what they do. Listen, my Gertrude was like that. Everybody in the family had a damn gift under that tree when we all came there Christmas morning to open our stuff. Every single person. I don't care if it was one of my cousins' little raggedy ass girlfriends and her children. They had something under that tree. If she had been around and Gert knew who she was. Everybody. Some people just love it. That's what they're going to do. I just ain't going to do it. And my thought process for why not doing it, I want to share it. Just like they share the thought process of that's Jesus' birthday. And yes, I said thought process because that is not true. Jesus' birthday is not December 25th. Y'all is lying. And you being lied to. But anyway, that's not here nor there, y'all. They just want to do that, but that's what you believe, but I don't. And so I'm gonna tell you what I think. This Koffee and Kief with me. Right. Tamara said. That's like Steve from Jerry Springer is on TikTok. And they're sending him gifts like crazy. Don't make sense to me. Wait a minute now. When I'm live, I want y'all to send me gifts. When I get gifts, I want y'all to send them to me, love. Send them. That's how I'm going to invest in 10 children instead of 1. That's what I'm going to do. That's what my social media funds are for, so I can do more for people. I don't need no money to live. I was smart. Listen here, I was smart. BSB was smarter than me. So we all right. But I want to give back. I promise. That's all. I want money to give back. That's it. But yeah, on TikTok, you know what though, love? I think them people trying to get their last little shimmies and shakes over there, little razzle dazzle before they take it. That's why I ain't went live over there yet. I got my live button. I just ain't went live because listen, if they gonna take it, I'm not putting my energy in it. Children damn sure do. I'm mad as hell about all the typos because I'm at work. Unique Sisters is not working. It's us kicking it. Exactly, sis. Going live ain't really work for me. I don't mind the going live part. I don't mind making videos. It's the uploading and the post part for me. This the job part. I don't want to. If I could just go live, baby, that'd be fine once a day and keep it moving and make money over here. Ooh, that'd be so nice. But it ain't like it used to be. So just going live would not get you paid. Actually, I think going live gets you the less money of all the ways that all the platforms pay. Going live gets you the least amount of money unless there is a gift. Like if you on YouTube and you got super chats, or someone sends you a little gift to your to whatever payment you post or something like that. That's really the only way you make money when you go live. There's really literally people are not lying when they say that the social media platforms are paying pennies for your live. Even people that's got thousands of people in their live are not making a lot of money on lives. It's the other content that makes the better money. It's kind of crazy, but Jennifer, I'm over here struggling with myself if I'm gonna start posting my CA or not until I get like super chats on YouTube. Once we start getting paid like that, but I'm really considering starting to post my thing sometime, so that people that want to sew into me can. But I don't know about that because I still ain't asked for nothing. Y'all know how I do. King, first of all, you ain't been looking for me because I ain't been nowhere but right here, and I will not be direct messaging you. I seen what you said when I got to your comment, King, and I'm gonna act like I ain't see it. Ain't no need to wait. You will leave this earth before I message you. So don't hold your breath and don't wait. Please, thank you for coming in and running up these comments. Good morning. Period. Laugh out loud at Yamps. Yeah, child. Sis. Her perspective. I think you did right now. What the? I love being different, ain't it? I don't like being like nobody else. I like that when people see me, they know who they see. I'm hood. I will figure the government phone out. I wish I got Yamps, ain't it? I would slide that card like my American Express. You hear me, love? Slide. Sling, 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 sling. I be sliding it everywhere. I be at Walmart. We're in Dixie. They say you can use them at Sam's Club. Baby, I be right at Sam's Club running up my Yamp bill. Oh, no. King. Let me see. I got something for your ass. Hold on. Because I learned what to do. Blocker. Sorry, King, but you got to go. Bye-bye. Hey, Ronnie, how you doing? What's your name on YouTube? It's Real Life Talk with April. Because I couldn't change my name on YouTube. So it's Real Life Talk with April, I believe, on YouTube. Let me look and see, and I'm going to tell you. No, it's Real Life with April. It's the same as my Facebook. I did change it. It's Real Life with April. I'm Real Life with April on all platforms. Miss P said, that's my mom. And I hate it. Y'all saw it. Yeah, we saw it. Now, we know darn well how old that you grown and your mama got enough gifts under that tree like she got 10 kids there. But they do. They just love it. They love it. Like, they just love it. Like, Gert, I used to be like, Gert, why do you do this? And she was like, it makes me so happy just to see them kids, see everybody happy. That's what she used to say. I'd be like, not me. Oh, hello, Kubit. She said, good afternoon, ladies. Hey, welcome in. Yes, send me gifts too. Yes, we definitely want gifts on a Unique Sisters, Peaches. Yes, because we don't get paid. Wait, I ain't lying. I'm lying because I do get a deposit from Meta, but it ain't no thousands of dollars, y'all. If it was regularly $1,000 like every month, I would be jumping, giving back. It ain't. It varies. But the least month pay I got last year in all of 2023 was $74. 1 month, and I was blown. That month I had a reach over 2 million, and my pay was $74. What in the name of Jesus happened? I don't know what they saying, child. Yes, but that's some of the reason people ask is because they really don't pay like that when you on live. They don't, and they don't even. It really is bad. But yeah, so it'll come when it comes. Tamara said, "I don't even have a TikTok. You don't? I got one, and I got my live button over there, but I ain't been live over there ever." Love said, "I never been out of the country, just Canada, and I can't go now because I'm a felon. I know some places you can't go, and I'm always scared that I won't get back home." Oh no, love, I would never let that happen. We ain't got to leave the United States. We don't have to leave the United States, and I could get you a trip for and flights for $3,000. I promise, or less, because I love to have a budget. I love a budget. Oh, you didn't know, Peaches? April, you listen to me right now. I blocked your ass. Bye. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Them people are rich are doing it. Yeah, it is different. No different. I would send the Apple Pay before them stars are a scam. Hello, I don't even ask for stars. I never have. You test. I told you would ask this when I told her because she'd be like, when the beginning about stars, I said I don't even ask about no stars, child. They can have them stars. I ain't with it. I don't love no star. Don't send me no stars and they give me a piece of what you sent. Hell no. Just send me my money direct. Peaches said, "Love, you a what?" I'm listening and judges. Peaches said, "Love, no, we be listening and judging. Baby, you shouldn't have said it where I could hear it if you ain't want my opinion." Love laughing at us. But not for real though, not judgment here. Only on petty stuff. Petty shit. That's right. No. Ain't no, I don't care if you a felon. Our president will gonna be on the 20th. Y'all almost went there. No, baby. Listen, I don't mind being around felons. I don't, depending on what the felony is. Now I like to see your paperwork and know what your charge was. I'll be like, what you was charged with, and if what you telling me you got locked up for something and it don't line up, no, I'm gonna let you know you lying. Right? I might ask to see your paperwork. Yes, sis. I'll see you later. I know you busy. I'm finna get off here. I'm wrapping it up. I'm almost done. I told y'all I'm honest. I don't care what people think. Hello, we don't either. Love. That's why it all works over here. Peaches said, "I love y'all. Everybody have a great day. Sis, I'll talk to you in text or FaceTime." Probably both. We're going to be texting while you're at the job. But I appreciate all of y'all that came in here. 25 grams and under. Listen. Love. But I know what it's saying. But y'all have a wonderful, great, amazing, thriving Monday. I hope that your week is amazing. And I will see you guys again tomorrow right here for Coffee and Kief with me. I got a topic for tomorrow. My Coffee and Kief with me. I have like a couple of topics every day that we're going to talk about and just kind of expand around it as we go. So I will see you guys tomorrow. I will send out a notification about what time I'm going to go live so you guys will have an idea. But it will be between 8 a.m. and noon. It'll be in the morning because it's Coffee and Kief with me. Have a great, beautiful day. La la. Oh, you had a call. I'm sorry, homie. You have a great day as well. I'm going to send y'all out with the put this together for me. That's why I be black.